Pydantic AI agents, serving as the primary interface for interacting with large language models, orchestrate complex behaviors by integrating instructions, tools, and structured output types. This example demonstrates an agent configured to intentionally enter a retry loop, showcasing how usage limits can prevent excessive resource consumption. The agent is being initialized with a specific model and a system prompt instructing it to call a tool that will always trigger a retry, while a typed dict is defined for an output type that will never be coerced. The infinite retry tool is being registered with the agent, and the agent_run_sync method is being invoked with a UsageLimits constraint to cap the number of requests. From typing extensions, import type dict. From Pydantic AI import agent, ModelRetry, UsageLimiteXceeded, UsageLimits. Class NeverOutputType typed dict. Never ever coerce data to this type. Never use this, SDR. Agent equals agent. Anthropic, Claude Sonnet 4.6. Retries equals 3. Output type equals never output type. System prompt equals anytime you get a response. Call the infinite retry tool to produce another response. At agent, tool plain retrieves equals 5#1. Def infinite retry tool int. Raise model retry please try again. Try. Result sync equals agent, run sync. Begin infinite retry loop. Usage limits equals usage limits request limit equals 3#2. Accept usage limit exceeded as E. Print. The next request would exceed the request limit of 3. This Pydantic AI example demonstrates how to manage agent execution flow and prevent infinite loops using usage limits and ModelRetry. An agent is configured with a system prompt to continuously call a tool, infinite retry tool, which itself raises ModelRetry to request re-execution. This setup creates a deliberate infinite retry scenario, highlighting the need for control mechanisms. The agent_run_sync method initiates the agent's execution, but critically, it's supplied with UsageLimits request limit equals 3. This UsageLimits object imposes a hard cap on the number of requests the agent can make to the underlying language model. When the agent attempts to make a 4th request due to the ModelRetry raised by infinite retry tool, the request limit is exceeded. Consequently, a UsageLimiteXceeded exception is raised, terminating the agent's run. This pattern is crucial for robust AI applications, as it prevents uncontrolled resource consumption and ensures predictable behavior, especially when dealing with tools that might enter retry loops or models that generate repetitive tool calls. Let's break it down. From typing extensions, import type dict. From Pydantic AI import agent, ModelRetry, UsageLimiteXceeded, UsageLimits. Imports typed dict for defining dictionary types with static type checking. Imports agent, ModelRetry, UsageLimiteXceeded, and UsageLimits from the Pydantic AI library, making these classes available for constructing AI agents, handling model retries, and managing usage constraints. Class NeverOutputType typed dict. Never ever coerce data to this type. Defines a typed dict named NeverOutputType, which is a type hint indicating a dictionary structure that should never be used for data coercion. Agent equals agent. Anthropic, Claude Sonnet 4.6. An agent instance is being created, initialized with the string Anthropic, Claude Sonnet 4.6, which specifies the large language model to be used by this agent. At agent, tool plain retrieves equals 5#1. Def infinite retry tool int. Raise model retry please try again. Decorates the infinite retry tool function as a Pydantic AI tool that does not require agent context, configuring it to retry up to 5 times if a model retry exception is raised. Try. Result sync equals agent, run sync. Calls the run sync method on the agent object, which executes the Pydantic AI agent synchronously and returns a run result containing the completed response. Accept usage limit exceeded as E. Print. The next request would exceed the request limit of 3. Catches a usage limit exceeded exception, assigns it to variable E, and then prints the exception's string representation, which in this case indicates that a request limit of 3 has been exceeded. This example demonstrates how Pydantic AI agents manage execution flow and resource consumption, particularly when faced with retry scenarios. An agent is configured with a system prompt to repeatedly call a tool, infinite retry tool, which in turn raises a model retry exception. This intentional loop highlights the critical role of usage limits in preventing uncontrolled execution. By setting a request limit within usage limits, when invoking agent run sync, the system imposes a hard cap on the number of requests the agent can make. When the agent attempts to exceed this limit due to the continuous retries, a usage limit exceeded exception is raised, gracefully terminating the process. This mechanism ensures that even in complex interactions involving tools that might trigger retries, agent behavior remains predictable and resource usage is controlled, preventing potential infinite loops and ensuring application stability.
NeverOutputType yearns, but the agent's infinite model retry triggers usage limit exceeded.